Corporate tax is one of the major direct tax in India, and this corporate tax is a part of revenue receipts. So when we say revenue receipt, so revenue receipt has two components, tax revenue and non-tax revenue. So this corporate tax comes under your tax revenue. Now, you know that UPSC used to ask a trend-based question. So we'll understand some trend of corporate tax collection in terms of percentage, that is after 2018-19. Now why 2018-19? Why? Because this is the time period when government of India reduced the corporate tax. You can say it was earlier more than 30%. Now they have reduced it to 22 and 23%. So that is why 2018-19. So in 2018-19, the corporate tax collection, if we see in terms of percentage, that is of total revenue receipt collected, it was around 42.7%. So you can say 42.7% of total revenue receipts. So your revenue receipt comprise of tax revenue and non-tax revenue. So 42.7% of total revenue receipt collected in 2018-19. But if I talk about the financial year 2000, that is 2024-25, so in that time period, the corporate tax collected was around 31.7% of total revenue receipt. So you can see the decline. From 42.7, it is now 31.7. So it has declined. Now, if I talk about the financial year 25-26, that is the current budget which is presented on 1st Feb 2025, the corporate tax collected in terms of total revenue receipt collected, in terms of total revenue receipt, is 31.6%. So again you can see 0.1% again it has reduced. So this is what you have to remember. Why? Because UPSC used to ask a trend-based question that corporate tax in last 5 years it has increased or decreased. So you have to remember that when we talk about corporate tax collection in terms of total revenue receipt collected, so it has decreased. So this is what you have to remember for your exam.